History is written by the victor. History is filled with liars. If he lives and we die, his truth becomes written.
You told a Glock, that bitch your face. You don't want smoke, get out my face. You niggas ain't rapping, such a disgrace. That boy stay capping, need a cage. Can't walk this darkness in my place. I got cold white inside my face. You niggas ain't rapping, such a disgrace. That boy stay capping, need a cage. You told a Glock, that bitch your face. You don't want smoke, get out my face. You niggas ain't rapping, such a disgrace. That boy stay capping, need a cage. Can't walk this darkness in my place. I got cold white inside my veins. You niggas ain't rapping, such a disgrace. That boy stay capping, need a cage. Don't fuck with lanes, don't fuck with facts. Don't care about bitches and distraction. My bank account, another transaction. We count them digits and subtract it. Don't fuck with lanes, don't fuck with facts. Don't care about bitches and distraction. My bank account, another transaction. We caught that nigga, send him packing. Yeah, we send it niggas back. Don't give a fuck about the past. He hit the pavement, now he napping. You need some shit, just tap, tap, tap it. Just know your role and play your part. You're all talk and you're all bar. We see the loser in your heart, so please stop acting like you're smart. We left that loser in a ditch. That's what you get for talking shit. These niggas talking tough for Twitter, but I know you're full of it. Talking about slime, talking about gang. Nigga, you do not have no click. Nigga trying to say I make a mad, but boy, you really make me sick. You told a Glock, that bitch your face. You don't want smoke, get out my face. You niggas ain't rapping, such a disgrace. That boy stay capping, need a cage. Can't walk this darkness in my place. I got cold white inside my veins. You niggas ain't rapping, such a disgrace. That boy stay capping, need a cage.
First, second. What's going on? What's going on? Oh, I finished everything I needed to do for the day already. I'm just waiting for midnight now. I need Zelda. I need it. I require it. It is of the utmost importance right now that I get my hand on this game. I don't even know if the lineup's gonna be crazy, cause I don't think Canadians move like Americans sometimes, but I don't know. Cause I seen in America they're already lining up from like yesterday. Thank you for the subscription.
イエーイお兄ちゃんピースピース
What's going on? I'm like, why can't I hear it? Oh fuck, my headphones aren't in. What's up, Big Abdo? By the way, I was thinking about doing this, but like, I'll be honest, I'll be embarrassed to film myself in public and shit. Like, I always feel silly, feel like a dumbass. But would you guys like to come with me to the midnight release? Like, I can stream myself getting the game, like driving there, getting the game in line and shit. I don't know. I was thinking about doing that, make some content, but I feel stupid when I have. Oh my god, I'm an influencer. Oh my god, like I don't. I don't like I don't like filming myself in public. But if you guys, I'll have to put you in my pocket every once in a while though, because like I'm not trying to be out here like, bitch. Oh my god, we're about to get fucking Zelda, bitch. So you know what I'm saying. So yeah. Brody, I'm so hyped right now. Leaving work early. I already got the game pre-downloaded. Listen. I took the week off. I took tomorrow off. I got Monday to next Friday off too. I used all my sick days and everything. I did this back in 2017 when the Switch dropped on March 3rd, 2017 with Breath of the Wild. I took that week off. Not going to work, bro. And like I I I know me. I'm addicted to working out, so I won't not work out. But what I did that week was I remember I didn't like have workouts, but like what I did was every time I have to leave the room like on Monday, 50 push-ups to get back in. 50 let's say I have to pee or shower or whatever. All right, I bang out 50 push-ups. I go pee. I come back in 50 push-ups back to the game. So I might have to bring that back for 1 week. Maybe change it to sit-ups on Tuesday, whatever. But dog, I need it. I used up all my save time. Nah, I feel it. This is a vacation. I'm going to Hyrule. I don't know where y'all going. I'm taking a vacation to Hyrule. I got a kingdom to save. I got Ganons to slay. I got Zelda. I got sliding. Actually, no. I'm trying to. Where's Paya at? Paya's who I'm trying to slide in. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Urbosa, she come back. Amazon snoo. I'm in there. You feel me? You doing prank videos at midnight release too? Hell yeah. No, I'm not. I feel. I don't know, bro. Cause have you guys ever been in public when someone's trying to like film a video? It's mad annoying. Like in the hallway, I was in at this taco place one time. They're trying to like run down the hallway, and I'm like, the girl's like, "Oh, excuse me, you're in my shot for a video that I'm making." I'm like, "I gotta piss. I don't give a shit about your video." That's literally what I said. I gotta pee. Give a fuck about what you guys are doing in this video, looking stupid, running down the hallway. Give a fuck. Nothing to do with me. So yeah, I'm so excited, bro. 5 days straight. I actually remember you saying this before and did that with Elden Ring. Nah, Zelda's the only game I've done that with. Breath of the Wild, and this will be the second time I've done it. Like sometimes what I'll do is like maybe like a Monday and a Friday. I'll like, oh, this weekend I'm gonna be out of town, so I won't be on Friday and Monday to extend it. But usually I just like find time to play the game because I have not touched. I don't even know where I put it. I haven't touched Xenoblade Chronicles 3 yet, eh? I have not touched the game. I haven't even opened the case. It's still in the plastic. So yeah. What's up, Nara? It's actually disgusting. But the Zelda stick is serious. I never played Zelda game in my life, so I don't get the hype. But I hope y'all have fun. Yes, we gonna have fun. I mean, it's my favorite. It's probably my favorite Nintendo IP. Like, there's very few Zelda games that I can say I don't like. I may like some comparatively less than others, but I'll enjoy every single one. And Breath of the Wild and I'll argue Xenoblade Chronicles X were like the first like open world games I really played from start to finish, right? And Breath of the Wild was like me and Alan were talking about this. That's one of those games I like so much that I wish I could erase my memory and like re-experience it like for the first time. And I think that Tears of the Kingdom might give me something similar. So I'm very excited about that. But my favorite thing about the game has always been how it promotes creativity and doesn't stymie it. In my opinion, even though a lot of games you can do a lot of things, I'd argue that it keeps you in a box. It wants you to work within the confines of its system, and it has an intended way for you to do something. When I learned that there was like an intended way to solve puzzles or get things or get acquire items or whatnot, but there were multiple ways you can circumvent it and do it different ways, that's when the game truly became fun to me. It was a puzzle where I had to move those square blocks in the right places so electricity would be conducted through it and reach the door so it opened. I couldn't figure it out. And I just stupidly was like, what if I use my claymore? And it worked. And the electricity channeled through the claymore to the last thing and opened the gate. And I was like, wow. Oh, I didn't tweet I was live. My fault. I'll do that right now. So the other instance of that, I think it was, and also it's one of those things where like I was speaking to people how they solved and did certain things, and I'm like, oh wow, everyone did it differently. I had a friend who like gathered a bunch of apples and tomatoes and like tanked the cold damage and just kept eating. One of my friends, I don't remember what they did. They did something incredible, something creative. I just found the coat in the shack, so I was warm, and I put it on, and I just walked through the snow in the Great Plateau. Like everyone has a different way of how they did some shit. Like I beat a stone talus in that. Like I was spamming like bombs in the back and jumping off. Like it took me like 3 hours to beat, but like I beat a stone talus and like early, like really early. And some people are like, oh nah, I seen that rock nigga and I ran. I was trying to fight that shit, and I was like, nah, bro, I was a pussy. Like, bring their ass here, So it's just fun like that. It reminds me of the old days where like so many people will just have different ways of how they like solve the problem. So yeah, I haven't even bought Xenoblade game. I need a fucking Xenogears remake remaster. That'd be nice, I suppose. Xenogears is my favorite one aside from Xenoblade Chronicles 1, so I'm with you. That's a good game. Shout out to my boys. Shout out to my prince. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Ellie. You know what I'm talking about? So yeah. Um Games just be fetch quests with a giant map. Each mission makes you the same thing in the same way, but people be like, this game is 10 out of 10. I think I remember that shrine. There's multiple shrines and puzzles I think that use something similar, but that was, and I was even able to take my claymore through the gate. Like I slipped it through and I got it. Oh no, I think I went above and I dropped it and I picked it back up, so I didn't even lose it. So I'm like, I like that. There's so many examples of that too. Like I remember me like I fought the Lionel when I went to the Zoro domain. Like I beat his ass. I broke every weapon I had, but I fought the Lionel to the death. Before some people literally just got the 20 shock arrows and ran. I said, "Oh no, bring that ass here." I died twice though. I died twice though. I died twice though. That shit was strong. I was not ready to fight a Lionel at that point, but I was determined. I had willpower. So yeah. I think the first thing I did too in that game was I revealed the entire map. Mind you, I got distracted, but the first thing I wanted was the entire map to be visible. So I went to each Sheikah Tower. And I remember one with there was like a guardian and one of those whiz robes. And there was like a mud in the swamp, and I'm like, dog, I am fighting for my life. I have 3 hearts trying to get up this fucking tower with no stamina, bro. Them niggas are sniping me, pew pew pew, pew, doo doo doo, and I fucking died. I'm like, damn it. Nah, shit was good times, bro. I'm so excited. You have no idea. I can't respect you if you don't fight that first Lionel. Nah, a lot of people I know just they're like, dog, I just wanted the shock arrows. Somebody I knew said that like they didn't know the Lionel could shoot you from afar, so when he was out of the range, he relaxed and got hit by like and fucking died. I said, that sucks, bro. That sucks. If a boss comes my way, I'll spend 12 hours because of pride. I feel it. I feel it. I didn't want the smoke. I can't. It wasn't moving me. I was like, I could take you. I could win. I could win. I just started Breath of the Wild and I dropped off the towers. The tower bands felt like. It is interesting that so many people started playing Breath of the Wild like right before this came out, though. I find that intriguing. But like, I like this game. Like this game is so important to me that like I changed my entire setup and everything for it. Like, wow, my TV had to turn off. But like, look, that I did not have this TV before any of that shit. And see that Switch over there? You see that Switch? That's a limited edition Tears of the Kingdom OLED. You feel what I'm saying? These are not things that I would do for any game. Zelda is special. Zelda is different. Mind you, that was a gift. That was a gift from somebody very important to me. So I didn't buy it, but she knew I needed it. She knew I needed it, so she got it for me. But if you want to see it up close, this is the back. That's the back of it. In front of it. You feel what I'm saying? I don't know what's different about the OLED except the fact that I know the screen is bigger and it's 1080p instead of 720. Well, other than that, I have no idea what's different about it. Is it like actually a stronger system, like the 3DS? There's like a 3DS that was low key strong enough to play like Xenoblade Chronicles like on it. I think it was called the new. What was it called? The new Nintendo 3DS. I don't remember what it was called. It was like a more powerful 3DS. So yeah. Um, yo, what's up, Barry? Man, I'm getting my copy from GameStop at 10:30. Well, the place that I'm going, it opens at about midnight. The EB Games around here opens at midnight, but I'm gonna go for around 11. Clean, but the way I did the tutorial zone, I got the cloth from Buddy. Oh, okay, there you go. I didn't know you got the cloth from the shack. I think it was the shack. Maybe somebody did give it to me. I remember going to like a abandoned house. I think maybe I read something. It's like I took an axe, but I know I had a coat. But yeah, everyone did it differently, which was super dope. I'll tell Mad later. You'll tell me if the peak is peak. I will. I will. Internet ports on the OLED. Oh, nice. I like that. Did I not notice it? Okay. Yeah, land. So I don't even need to use this right now because I used to use this. Why didn't the original Switch have that though? They're so fucking. Nintendo stinks, but Zelda Rado. Okay, bet though. Better battery life. Okay. So minor upgrades, but see, I would never. I probably would never buy an OLED, but hey, it's a gift. It's a great gift. I'm happy to have it. We here? I gave my old Switch to my niece, but secretly that Switch was kind of busted. Secretly, not like it works fine. It plays fine. It's just like there's wear and tear on it. Because I actually used to play it and bring it with me like just about everywhere. Like I was the guy at dinner. We were all eating ramen, and I'm playing like Ultimate or Smash with against somebody. I'm like, "You're not nice. You're not nice. You're not nice. Don't jump. Don't jump." Like I'm in public playing that shit. I don't care. I never cared. I said I keep the thing on me. I keep it on me. Have I watched the final trailer? Um, I watched the last trailer that I saw came out a while ago, like maybe a week or two ago, where it was like it showed off Ganon and everything. That's what I watched. I haven't watched any treehouse footage. I want the game. I don't need to know anything more. I need the game. I want the game. So I've been not looking. I've been like Marge Simpson. So yeah, we're talking about Zelda. Nintendo was backwards on some things. I think Nintendo is very anti-consumer. I haven't liked them since the Wii U era, personally speaking. But I like Zelda. That's only and my Switch for a very long time was my indie machine. But now that I have a PC and a Steam Deck, I don't need it anymore for that. So like, it's just gonna be for Zelda and like very specific IPs because I do like the Xeno, like Monolith Soft stuff because I played Xenogears, I played all the Xeno sagas back in the day. One of the few RPGs that I played growing up, or JRPGs I played growing up. I didn't play many. Like I didn't play Final Fantasy or Dragon Quest growing up and shit like that. I didn't really like turn based though. Paper Mario being like one of the and Pokemon being one of the few exceptions. Then the Xenoblade Chronicles I played on Wii. I actually do like Xenoblade Chronicles X. 2 is the one that I don't like. I don't like 2 a lot. I don't really like 2. Not the story and how it connects to the other stuff, the Trinity processor and everything. I won't get too nerdy with Xenoblade stuff, but I like it a lot. I have to play 3 though. I have it. I just gotta play it. That I'm gonna play that after I get like I beat this game and I like play it for like 300 hours. I'm gonna play AI, the Somnium Files, Nirvana Initiative, and then I'm gonna play Xenoblade maybe. So yeah, honestly, the rumors of the next Switch coming out is coming out. I wouldn't be surprised. But if it's a legitimate new system like the Switch 2 or something, that's different. I'll think about it. I probably might not get it until there's a specific game that I want, like a Breath of the Wild 3 or something. But because I can't think of many Nintendo IPs that I need. And I won't lie to you. Now that I know about Yuzu and Ryujin X and stuff, because my boys and stuff have it, like that's what we've been playing River City Girls 2 on. I'm not gonna lie to you. You know me, I put the straw hat on and I feel no ways. It doesn't bother me. Did I? So yeah. But I want a better last fight and I want better boss fights for this game. Because the Breath of the Wild wasn't perfect, but a lot was great about it. Sorry, where was I at? Bad later. Oh, okay. You fuck with Ganon design? Yeah, I don't like the voice though. The voice is kind of mid, but the design looks cool. They always release Zelda games at the end of consoles' lives. I may have not noticed that. Maybe there's no start makes sense to me. Definitely start. I don't know if I noticed it. No, because even there's a Skyward Sword. Did it come out when the Wii was? I don't remember the Wii U came out. 2012. I don't remember. LOL, Pirate Arrow never end. Exactly. Like yeah. So with that, like I feel even less incentive to have a Switch. Apparently, this is the easiest thing to like sail the high seas for because I beat Sonic Frontiers on Ryujin X or Yuzu, whatever it's called. I don't keep calling it Yuzu, but you know what I'm talking about. I beat Sonic Frontiers on that. If you ever see the girls who played on that, what else did we play on it? My friend beat like Sports Story and shit like that on that too. Like he just has everything on there. But like that's the house that I go to and I just want to play anything. Because one day we went there and we were all running Def Jam. I said I played Def Jam in years, family. Holy fuck, how do you get this? Like he has every system, every game you could think of, whatever. So I do have a Evergreen cartridge and like a more HDMI Nintendo coming, so we'll see how that works. Because this TV's like the 64 looks really bad on my TV because it's so clean. So I'm getting a 64 with HDMI port, and what the Evergreen is basically like it's a cartridge with a SD card in it. Kind of similar to like a R4 or T4 if you used to play like a 3DS back in the day up on the high seas, and it has literally every single Nintendo game ever created loaded onto it. It's like $80 plus shipping, but that's worth it for every single Nintendo game in my opinion. So I'm with the shits. I was playing Breath of the Wild to get myself back used to controls, and man, Zelda games got so many attention to detail games. Yeah. I hope I can configure the controls though. I feel like in every game, every game should have an option where you can toggle the controls to your liking. Because the one control option for Breath of the Wild that I always thought was weird that I never liked was down to whistle on the D-pad. Where I'm like, I think up was for swords, left was for like arrows or bows or arrow types, right was for like shields, and then down was whistle. I kept thinking down would be another weapon, and I'm like, let that be the weapon wheel and map something else to the whistle to call your horse. Because sometimes I'll do it and I would whistle while I'm hiding in the grass. And I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ, and every enemy knows where I'm at. I got used to it after a while, but it used to bother me at the beginning. Where I'm like, I don't like that. That's one like nitpick that I have. The weapons break-in nitpick I think is fair, but now with the fusion and everything, I guess that's their way of circumventing it. So we'll see how that plays out. But I didn't hate that. I didn't mind the little shrines, though. I do want some more traditional dungeons. What was my one like major criticism? I don't remember what it was. Oh, the story was pretty weak to me. I like the characters. I like how the story is presented. I understand that because you can do it whatever you want at your own pace. There had to be a way for you to see any cutscene and be able to like make sense of it chronologically so you can follow everything. But I think Breath of the Wild had one of the weaker stories from top to bottom. It's not as strong as like or Karina to me or um Twilight Princess or like I don't know some other ones. What else? What's another one I really like? I don't know, Wind Waker, I guess. But like yeah, the story I think I want it to be a little stronger. There was something else I wanted to say. I don't remember this. It might come to me later though. Shield riding was the one I didn't like. Oh, you didn't like that? I like shield riding. I used to do that on the snowy mountains only. 'Cause I didn't want to fuck up my durability of the shield. Speaking of whistling, they removed the whistle running from. Oh, okay. I'm okay with that. You don't need the whistle. I got that hand. You know what I'm saying? What else? What was it? There's one like actual criticism of the game I have. I always think the weapon breaking thing was a fair criticism. I never got mad at that one, but that didn't actually bother me, especially when you started getting more durable weapons and stuff like that with durability up, like the Knight's royal weapons and stuff. When I didn't mind. Plus, I had the Master Sword by then, even though I had to recharge. I don't know. I guess maybe I don't know. The game's perfect. No, I'm kidding. Breath of the Wild felt more like a sandbox. Rain was my only problem in the game. Honestly, I had bad luck, but then I learned that certain regions and certain areas it just rains a lot. So like I remember sometimes I'll be climbing, it'll start raining, and I slide down. I'm like, "Bumba cloud, well, I'm to you." I'm like, "What's going on?" I started to do. I like doing it. I didn't like the controls to activate it. Okay, that's fair. Oh, it was like something like you did like you had to like run, jump, and like pull it out and press something. Yeah, I remember it was weird to activate. I think I googled how to do it. Good, fair enough. No, it wasn't. There was a mountain that I was at with a book, an abandoned shack that told me how to do it, and that's and like it was like a challenge I think or something. So yeah. I trying to what? Oh, I think the boss fights in this game are awful. Like I actually don't mind like Koga and stuff. I'm talking about the calamity Ganons that like not calamity Ganon. Calamity Ganon is awful. That's not a good fight in my opinion either. But what were they called? The ones in the Divine Beasts. The the blights, Ganon's blights. What are they called? The blights. Those are awful. Those are awful fights in my opinion. I understand you have to do it a way that no matter when you went to fight it, no matter what resources and tools you had, you could win somehow. But I didn't like any of those fights. The one you fought in, I think there was one that used to like teleport, and you had to like hit the quick dodge and hit with the flurry rush. That one was like okay, but I didn't like any of the like major boss fights like that. I thought they were all pretty easy, lame, and whatever. But there that was the one that I remember liking because it was like, and it was kind of like it's like I don't know. I can't remember. But yeah. I didn't hate weapon breaking, but with the repair system, sometimes I don't want to use my best weapon because I didn't want to lose them. I remember the first time I got every champion's weapon, I put them in my house in Hateno Village or whatever. What's the village you make? Is it Hateno Village or is that no? It's Terrytown. What the fuck is the town you call it? You're called you build again. Anyways, you get a house there. I put all the like champions weapons in there because I was scared to use them. 'Cause I thought they were like well, they were even not broken. Once I got my house, I had all my Lionel gear on display to remind me of the battle. Fair enough. That's fair. The Thunderblight was good. Thunderlight was the only one good to me. Calamity Ganon's dog water, yes. That fight, granted, I don't know how the fight goes if you just go fight him regularly, without the four divine beasts and guardians of them being back. But like they laser beam him. He loses half his HP and has what I would argue some of the most telegraphed attacks ever. Granted, by that point I was really good at the game and I would spam the like perfect dodge flurry rush, but it's coming. I'm like, bro, this long ass, big ass nigga. Get this like it was easy. I thought it was so easy. Then when you're on the horse, I swear you can't lose. I think it's a scripted battle. Like I swear sometimes I wanted the fire to hit me and like it just wouldn't hit me. And I'm like, you can't even lose this part when he's the big boar. I just shoot the stupid ass things. Zelda goes, and he's dead. And I'm like, what white waste? That was lame. Not cool. Not a fire battle. They don't like it. They didn't like it. But I think that I actually you know what I didn't mind though? The fifth divine guardian whatever thing when you fight the monk, that wasn't bad. That wasn't bad. I can't remember the monk's name, but there's a monk you fight if you had the DLC. And after you do, I think you have to do like the 100 floors of something to power up the Master Sword and some next shit with the Obliterator, with the one shot, one kill. So you one shot everything, but you also get one shotted. You have to do the small little quest and blah blah blah, and then go through a dungeon, and then you fought like Grand Monk Moza, whatever the fuck his name was. That wasn't bad. Still thought was I was already so strong at that point though that it didn't take me long. Plus I had all like I had like Urbersa's Fury and all the things. The no, I think that's how you get the motorcycle. So I almost lied, but yeah. So let's make some better boss fights and mini boss fights. I think Koga might be the one I enjoyed the most. So yeah. I didn't play the side game after Breath of the Wild, but I think the bosses from that one look better. What side game? You talking about Link's Awakening? That's an old game that was remade. It's not really a side game. It's still like a main entry, so to speak. But the remake for Link's Awakening I like less than the original one, personally speaking. Unless you meant Skyward Sword, maybe. I think that also came out on the Wii U, right? Yeah, on the Wii U, Switch, Wii U. What the fuck am I talking about? I might get that game on sale today. Yeah, the monk dude was actually raw. The monk was beast. I hope this game is as challenging, if not more. It would be cool if I can play like a hero mode off rip or something like that. But one thing I don't like about hero mode, I don't like any game that just makes enemies like sponges and or regen. Like legitimately like make the game more difficult by like properly placing different monsters in different spots or something of the sort like that. But I would like to start on a hero mode if I could. It's like with Kingdom Hearts. Like I played Kingdom Hearts for so long, like I just want to start on critical mode or whatever the hardest difficulty is. I know what I'm doing. I don't need to have that difficulty lock. The only game that I'll say that I've played for years that I don't always do that with off rip is Fire Emblem because I never know how that game's gonna fucking cheese me. So I usually might start on just hard or normal, and then on my second playthrough I'll play it on a harder difficulty. But most games that I've been playing for as a franchise for years and at difficulty settings, I usually would yeah. So oh, Age of Calamity, Pirate Warriors. Okay, okay, okay. My bad. Hyrule Warriors. Yeah, yeah, yes. Pirate Warriors. Okay. As soon as I played the demo and I noticed that it wasn't going to be a canon story from the standpoint of it's the Link that I know. Because I saw that the little egg travel through time. I knew it was a parallel story, so I just watched like a Zeltic video and what happened, and I moved on with my life. But I actually didn't mind the Wii U Pirate Warriors. I thought it was a little bit better and more fun and looked better than the one on the Wii on the Switch. But I'm not a Muso guy. I don't really like Muso games like that. I think like the hack and slash like Muso games don't really move me. So not really my forte. So I haven't played like the Fire Emblem ones or anything like that. Yeah, yeah. Harry's Age of Calamity did a lot more with the story from what I watched and when I watched. Oh, fair enough. I mean, I remember like what happened with like the Aster, the guy who was like Calamity Ganon's little puppet, and he sent his malice through time, and I was just like, this seemed to be like a Zelda fanfic. Like we call the warriors from the past and the present ones, and they fight together, and I'm like, turn it off, turn that off. I don't care about that. It was too much for me. A little too much. We'll see though. We'll see what happens. Maybe we'll play. That egg will be there somewhere. I don't know. A little tiny egg guy. I don't remember what the fuck his name was. So we'll see. Oh shoot! I did not know I'd lean back this much. But maybe I will actually just take you guys with me. So when I go to pick it up, I'll just stream. I don't know how long I'll stream though. Then I'll pick up the game, drive back, and then end it. Then I'm going to bed. Then when I wake up, I'm gonna work out and hit the game. Hit the game. Yeah, boy. Then one day I'll start doing the push up shit that I was talking about earlier. I'm so excited, man. It's so close. I could feel it. I could feel it. I'm so damn close. Woo! When was the last time I was excited for a game? Actually, secretly, I was super pumped for Chained Echoes, and that game did not disappoint me. That game went above and beyond my expectations. Chained Echoes secretly could still end up. This game has to blow me out the water because if not, like I could still see Chained Echoes being my favorite game I played this year, but I doubt it. I like Zelda a lot. I don't. They have to fuck it up. I don't think they will, but I started the year off with a banger game. So you feel what I'm saying? Bonjour, mon cœur. What's up, high and low? What's poppin', my G? What you doing, bro? You waiting for Zelda, man? Man, you gonna be playing Zelda too? You got you a Hyrule warrior? I'm going on vacation in Hyrule. I don't know about y'all. I got a kingdom to save. Also, tears will come. You know what I'm saying? There's tears of the kingdom, but I gotta wipe the tears. You know what I'm talking about? You think Zelda might be like a game of the year this time? Did it not get it in 2017? What won in 2017 when it came out? I remember one that year. But I'd have to play it first. I don't know what for all I know, the story's not good, the game's buggy or glitchy, so we'll have to see it first. But I think if they really improve on everything that the other games do, it'd be a game of the year contender. Oh, Breath of the Wild did win, so yeah, okay, so it'll probably win if it's just as good as that one. What came out this year? Elden Ring was last year. Was it Ragnarok last year? So what does that have to compete with this year from like Sony and like Microsoft or like indie games that are like super big? You know what I'm saying? Been rereading Kubera, and I gotta tell you, Rana gotta go. Larry been promoted to bottom two. Damn, I wasn't sure if it did. I was trying to remember. I don't know. I don't really watch it. Like I watched the last two Game Awards because me, Simi, and Lamb were absolutely being ridiculous, and Simi's sister when we were watching it. So we made it. We made it. We had fun. We made it a good time. Final Fantasy 16. That's that out yet, or is that coming out? Spider Man 2. Is this another Spider-Man game coming out? That's not, you're not talking about the Miles Morales shit, are you? Oh, that's crazy. I don't even know what's be coming out, bro. I just play my indie games in peace. I'm not be looking at AAA shit at all. I know there's a Wolverine and Wonder Woman game supposed to be coming out. You know what game came out? I didn't know and I knew it was out and didn't give a fuck. Gotham Knights. That game looks so fucking trash to me. I don't know what it is. I don't want to play it. I'm not even gonna bother with the Gotham Knights. The Kill the Justice League Suicide Squad game. The premise is not moving me, but if it's, I think that one's the one by Arkham Asylum niggas. So if it's good, I don't know. We'll see. But I feel like a lot of these companies have ruined my love for the big two because now they're doing a bunch of dumbass shit that I don't like with these characters. So it's like I gotta stay in my lane and stay in my era because I'm not with the turning every character. I'm not with the race swapping every character and every character is fucking LGBT and every character it's gotta like it's just and then like they're not good writers anymore. They're making niggas like Snowflake and Save Space in my representation. I'm a fat hero. Like no, I don't want to see no fat hero. I want you to be 6'6", unattainable, unrealistically proportioned. I want you roided out to the eyes. I want your muscles to have muscles on muscles on muscles. That's what I want to see. I'm not trying to see all that other shit, man. I'm see myself. Fuck off, man. Just taking everything that we like and just fucking ruining it. We're eating TOG, man, and I feel like we've been eating good after starving. We've been good. We've been good. We've been good. We've been good. TOG has been really good since he's been back. I like the Ghost of MC, but that doesn't like I know Eastern like Korean people are not like gonna promote that and be like we made him this way because we wanted to represent people in our country who are chubby and it's like there's like he a martial artist, he nice, he chubby. When he trained, he not chubby. Like it wasn't like a big deal. We want good story or representation. Thank you. Well, that's all I've ever said. I don't. There's so much in this world where people get mad or misunderstand my viewpoint. Where I'm like, I'm not looking at this through a gendered ideology lens or a political lens. I just like the little Tower of God controversy with the line with the Enoch and the gay and the woman, whatever. And I'm like, I just want them to translate the line properly. Cosmic Scans is ass. They don't, the patriarch, the family head. Like, what are you doing? Just translate properly and be consistent. That's all I care about. But these guys always have a war and a battle and something to be offended about. And I can't I don't have the time for it. I'm a grown ass man. About to play some Zelda. Can't say grown ass man and be geeking out for Zelda. Oh shit! I know you were joking. I know you were joking. Fat heroes, nobody want that secretly. R.I.P. Void. Uh, yeah, I hear you. But what the fuck was I gonna say? I can't. I still want. Okay, so do we know? So do we know what any of the amiibo functions in this game do already, or do we know if they're making any amiibos for this game specifically? I think I've seen one, just out of curiosity. Cosmic Scans was looking suspect. Was looking suspect after that. I actually thought they were kind of wonky from. I can't remember what chapter it was from. Like that's why I liked having Void and Cosmic Scan, so I can go through both at the same time. But Void's like, I give up. I'm like, dang. Because Line's not any better. That's the problem. If at least Line was good, I could be like, well, when Line comes up, but Line's not any better. That's the problem. Big Load Yama with an H. Big Load? That's a Bayload? That's how we call them Big Load. Bayload? Like Baylord? Sometimes the way it looks to me is they just get somebody who understands English and Korean to translate. But it's not a person who's intimately familiar with the characters and material. And thus they lose a lot of context. So it's like that's why I think it's so bad sometimes. Like I think the reason why Babo Kim's scams are so good in Kubera is that Tiara understands English and Korean, plus she's intimately familiar with the content of Kubera, and thus can keep the right intentions and tone and things of that nature. So yeah. Um, the gay line in that chapter was funny. Not gonna, I laughed. Void got hit with a cease and desist. Oh, that's why. Dang. Wish they had a sack. They had stuck to it. Austin John got us on Amiibo already. Really? Although we are reading a story with no good translation facts, the fact that the story has been this good with lacking translation is telling. Secretly, what's up, Omar? Because I know like I didn't know this at first because like I've never been an Amiibo nigga from like the Wii U era. Like I don't like it's not that I don't have any. Like, do you want to see my Amiibo collection? Like I have Amiibos, but it's just like I've never bought any. But I remember when I scanned the 30th anniversary Zelda one and it gave me the Ocarina of Time outfit. I said, "Bitch, what?" that did I scan Zelda from my from Smash? I think I got like a sword. I can't remember what I got. Then I scanned Toon Link. I got Toon Link's sword. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? And then after like some of them just give you like meat and food and like I said belay. What's belay in English? Wheat. It's so funny that I know words in French, not English, and stuff like that. So I don't have my Wolf Link amiibo anymore though. I gave that game to my little cousin. I might have to steal that amiibo just for a little bit. You feel what I'm saying? Because I need the extra gear. I'm head out though. See you in Highland. Hurry, Brody. All right, man. I'll see you soon, bro. See you soon, dude. I just have the amiibo for Fierce Deity Link set. That set is cold. That's what's up. I got like what? I got Fox, M- green Splatoon, Squidling, Squid Kid, Mario, Peach, Kirby, orange hair Splatoon, Kidling. I got Murabito, Villager, Link, Zelda, Toon Link, the something anniversary one Link, and something else. I don't want to get up. I don't want to get up. But yeah, that's what I got. You need a good fighting game. I think I need a fighting game to play and sink my teeth into, but I haven't seriously played a fighting game since whenever Injustice 2 came out. Honestly, I've been so fucking washed. Because even Ultimate, I know it's more of a platform fighters thing, but even Smash Brothers Ultimate, I don't play it. I just don't play it. It's not. It doesn't. I don't know what it is. It doesn't excite me. I like Smash 4 more, so I don't play Ultimate. But there was a little spell where I was playing Fantasy Strike and Rivals of Aether a lot. I like Rivals. Rivals is my favorite platform fighter right now. I like Rivals of Aether. Rushdown Revolt's really fun, but I need to take. It's obviously still in beta, alpha, whatever the fuck, so it's not like complete yet. But I find that game's the perfect balance between a traditional fighting game with fighting game mechanics and health and stuff like that, but also being a platform fighter. It's been very, very fun. Shout out to Valora. To make a Zelda movie, it has to be from Ocarina of Time. I probably wouldn't want to watch it because I don't care. Like I didn't watch the Mario movie. It didn't excite me. I'll just play the games personally. I probably would end up caving in and watching it, put the straw hat on at some point, but that probably wouldn't excite me because I know my friends were like, "Yo, what if they make a Mario game, a Metroid game, a Donkey Kong game, I'm a game movie, and then they make a Smash Brothers movie?" And I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I could just play Smash Brothers. I don't need that, you know. So, but if they made a good if they made a Zelda film, they'd have to make it really well done for me to watch it because I wouldn't play around with Zelda. Mario, I don't really care as much, but Zelda, I wouldn't want them to play around. The PS5. The map is 2 times bigger than Breath of the Wild. Jesus Christ. I can't wait to take to the motherfucking skies, bitch. Right now I'm playing a fighting game that makes me want to pull my hair. What's it called? What you playing? Honestly, I'd watch a Zelda anime besides, excuse me, princess. Yeah, I'm not like that. I'm like, how do I don't know if I've ever explained this because I remember when the One Piece Netflix was coming out and people were like, but Oda worked on it and he did the script and blah blah blah. And I think the thing that a lot of people were not understanding from me is, let's say that the Netflix is a legitimately good adaptation. It's a great show. It's a great One Piece live action. I still don't want to watch it. I don't care. I have the manga. I have the anime. When I reference material, when I'm having a conversation that needs to be canon material, I reference the manga. I just don't care. Like for me, it's like Last of Us TV show, and I'm like, I'll just play the game. Like I never understood. Like to me, I don't get that. Like I don't need to like if something is done well in the medium that I like, I don't need to see it done again somewhere else. Where it's like, oh, I like the Fate Stay. Well, Fate Stay is a little different because it's a visual novel and they don't move as much. They got little cutscenes, so that one I can understand. So maybe visual novels or light novels not the best example, but a lot of things I'm like, oh, did you ever watch the Pokemon manga? Read the Pokemon manga? I'm like, no, I'll just if I really want to play Pokemon, I'll just play it. Like I don't need that. I don't know. That's just me though. Basically finished with NES lobbies and looking towards Bark, Demon Slayer, Hinokami Chronicles. Oh, that's not a real fighting game. You playing anime fighters? Come on, dog. If they're gonna make a Zelda anime, that's just gotta be as close to Princess Mononoke as possible. I don't trust them. I want the live. I heard the Mario movie's not even good. I want the live action to be good. I am interested to see it. To be honest, oh, good for you. In your mindset since they ruined 3 mono adaptations. Yeah, be part of it's probably I've been around for so long with so many things that I like getting an adaptation and whatnot, and they've ruined it or not done a good job. But subsequently, again, if I have a video game or a book or a show and I'm like, I like they did a good job with this, that's all I'm gonna go and reference. I don't need you to like, oh, we made a video game version of this. I don't really care. But that's just me. If you want like Zelda live action and it's good, more power to you. Go watch that, enjoy it. I'm not. That's not me though. I'm trying to think of a better example. Oh, the Ace Attorney anime. I have not watched a single fucking scene. I don't even know what the opening or ending song is like. I've played every single Ace Attorney game. I played that shit on fucking Game Boy Advance, DS, 3DS, iPhone, Wii U, Switch. If I want to experience um Ace Attorney Phoenix Wright, Justice for All, and Trials and Tribulations, I will just go play the trilogy. I do not need to watch the anime. I don't care if it's good or bad or something. I know it's bad, but if it was good, I still wouldn't care. Danganronpa again. I'm not watching that. I played the game. I'm good. I had a great time with the game. The game was a great. It was told to me in a very compelling way. So if you make a different version of it, I'm just like, I don't need that. I have the original source medium. But that's just a personal quirk of mine. That's not. You don't have to agree with me. But part of the reason that I'm probably like this too is because I think Hollywood and a lot of the mainstream outlets that put out movies and games and stuff are creatively bankrupt. They refuse to make anything new. We're gonna do Mario. We're gonna do Marvel. We're gonna do Star Wars. We're gonna reboot. We're gonna redo this movie. We're gonna Little Mermaid, Moana. Bro, you guys don't see these niggas have nothing new to make? I am not impressed. I am not impressed. They make nothing new. No new IP. No new ideas. Just a bunch of bullshit. What if we took Indiana Jones and we made him black? What? Why? Why not just make a new character in the Indiana Jones story, or just make a new fucking thing? No. And that's part of the reason that I don't care for like One Piece, Netflix, and shit like that too. Because I'm like, make something original, make something new. Stop standing on the shoulders of giants and IPs that already have a built-in fan base, so you can do less work. I don't respect that shit, bro. I'm so fucking tired of it. Rant over. It's basically Ninja Storm with Demon Slayer. It's way more unforgiving. Oh no, I played the game. I've played the game. I don't think Ninja Storm is a real fighting game either. That's just me though. Um, Mario movie is mid but passable. Mid that hits, fair enough. I could see that. Like you'll have a good like the Sonic films. Like I don't think the Sonic films are mind blowingly good, but I had a good time watching them. You know what I'm saying? When you read a lot and consume source material, you won't care about adaptations. To be honest, creativity at the all-time low. Agree with that. And in 10 years, Disney will be remaking the remakes, right? Moana's not even a decade year. Moana came out in 2015. You know I'm a Moana guy. It's like already. I'm like, ugh, here we go. It's been said a million times, but they don't like taking risks. It's true. They remake an IP till they kill it. Yeah. People no longer have the same confidence in new ideas they used to have. Sonic cartoons used to hit. To be honest, I like old Sonic cartoons. If me and someone else are beating each other to death in a fighting game, to me, I hear you though. In the West, people could be afraid because they have to cave into this modern mindset. Shiny goes hard. No, you're right. A lot of it is fear because of the is it what do they call it? Diversity, inclusion, and equity, whatever. Die, DI, DIE. They're so fucking afraid of like the vocal minority of people that they do like. What if we made Black Little Mermaid? And they do clapter. Art, yeah, yeah, ooh, we love that, and it's like whatever. I've been here since like 2015, 2016. Like that's a half lie. I started to get there. Like I think some people are like where I've been at. They're starting to go on that journey today. Where they're like, why don't they make anything new? Where I'm like in 2015, I'm like, don't make anything new, eh? And like 2015 is like that year that I really turned away from a lot of mainstream outlets and things of that nature. Your IGNs, your Polygons, your Kotaku's, your Big Two, Marvel and DC. But I really did not like the New 52 stuff a lot. Hollywood. I didn't really watch. I'm not really a big film guy, anyways, and I watch a lot of stuff. But that's when I started to really be like, I have to put the time and effort in to find stories, whether it's a video game, a show, a comic book, or manga that I want to read. I had to put the time and effort to research and to find it. And that's when I went out of the way and I found more like Boom Studio comics that I like, Image comics that I like, Valiant. Well, obviously still DC, but Vertigo stuff, imprints of like other stuff, webtoons like Romantically Apocalyptic. That's like done by this guy who does like all kinds of languages. RRBA a little bit later. My boy Nadenga does that from like South Africa. Saint Ferrent. Yeah, like I had to go outside the box, and that's when I started. Like Undertale was kind of what started me on the like indie route too, in a way where I'm like, I don't care who makes it. I care that it's well done. So if it's four niggas in a base room in a basement in their grandma's house hooking up some heat, I'm in there. And I'd rather give them my money to the little guy than some big corporation, anyways, because I don't like these niggas. I don't like Sony, Microsoft, Nintendo, none of them. So yeah, Cleopatra's now black. Ooh, yeah. Like what? Like what we doing? If you are going to write a good story, just do it without caring about offending people. I absolutely agree with that. It's not new, but if you want a good show to watch, Kipo, the Age of the Wonder Beast. That sounds very familiar, actually. I don't know what that is though, but I'll take it. Wait, Kipo's out? That's not what I'm thinking of. No, I'm thinking of Koji. No, I think something else. Hold on, Kipo, the Age of the Wonder Beasts. Wait, let me see what this is. This sounds so fucking familiar. Oh my god, computer, hurry up. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. This is not LaShawn Thomas, I don't think, but I think I've seen this. It's good. What's it about? But I'm with you. Like for me, I don't like when people try to pitch me something like, "Oh, you need to read this. It's so important." Why? Because like niggas made it, and I'm like, I don't care if black people made it. Is it good? Is it a good story? That's always my question. Is it good? filled the diversity quota. Cleopatra Black, yeah, it's on Netflix. Invincible was pretty good to me when I discovered it. I have Invincible on my shelf. I like Invincible. It's one of my favorite self-contained superhero stories that are not connected to other things. That and Empowered. Empowered is another one I like a lot too. The Boys. I actually think the show was better. Unfortunately, the show took the kind of like we're gonna make actually I'm not go there, but I think because the show actually holds back some of the craziness that Garth Ennis did in the graphic novel, it's actually more palatable to me. So yeah. Studio Mirror's never releasing that project, living rent free in your mind. You know what I'm talking about too. Like that's exactly what I'm thinking about. Like, wait, you're talking about Koji? Oh, that shit's out? How could I have not I say how could I have not known that? What's up, Lizard? The Velma short was horrid, eh? I'm not a Scooby Doo guy, granted, so I never cared to peep it, but I saw like a clip and I'm like, who's this for? But then I don't know much about Mindy Kaling, but apparently Mindy Kaling is like weird. She just self inserts herself as like the sexy girl that everybody wants to be with. I don't know. I heard a bunch of stuff, but that was a funny arc because like it was one of those unifying internet moments where like I feel like nobody liked that show. Whether you know how everything's so hyper polarized in terms of political class or whatever the political stance. Like I find if you were independent, moderate, left or right, everyone was like, "This show is ass." Everyone shook hands together, like everyone in unison cooked that show. So it was one of those moments where like the hatred brought the internet together. I guess a common enemy. It's a post-apocalyptic show story where animals mutated, some of them demi-human level, good plot, wholesome, dope characters. Think you like? Okay, I'll give it a shot. Studio of Year looked and look as an anime. Fun fact: I think I knew that. I didn't watch. I didn't hate watch them. Neither did I. I didn't bother. I watched a podcast. There's a podcast I was listening to called Pop Culture Crisis that would talk about it, and they'd be like, they were like more miserable by the episodes. Like, so yeah. Lookism is getting an anime from my understanding, or maybe it is out, but I think it's getting one. I believe so. Oh wait a minute, you said lookism. I'm an idiot. Really? That's interesting. For some reason, I was thinking soul leveling in my head. Lookism's the one with the guy and his other body. Yeah. That's the other one. Yeah. I've heard that. It's so fucking long. Okay, that's what's up though. A Korean studio working on it. I'm gonna have to watch. Studio Mirror, the goats. One of the goats, top 5. Might have to watch still. Lookism is ass the manhwa. I can't remember the last thing that I read. It's been like 4 years since I've read it, but I was in a lot of manhwa webtoons like that. I get to a point where I'm like, I'm good, and I just kind of move on. Girls of the Wilds, I'm still shocked that I finished because Girls of the Wilds was so aimless for like how many years? It was just I'm like, well, you guys have no idea what you have nothing to do, eh? So I am excited for the Unicorn Warriors, the Eternals, the Unicorn Warriors, the Genedi's new thing. So I haven't watched it first. I think the first episode came out on the 5th. I should probably peep it soon. But you guys know how much high regard I hold Samurai Jack. So I like Primal, but it's whatever. The Clone Wars shit was fire too, by the way. But like, I want to see what he does with his Unicorn Warriors Eternal shit. So I'm gonna peep that soon. Peep that. If they do Tower God season 2, they need to make the season longer with more content. I don't believe in Tower God season 2. I will watch all the Mew Love seeds in Korean though, but I don't. I don't believe personally because I haven't seen a single webtoon like animated adaptation that was good. That's from Noblesse to Lookism, from Noblesse to God of High School to Tower of God, and Noblesse they tried twice. No, I just don't believe. I don't believe. That was my first manhwa. The ending is ass. How can the blonde girl win? Sigh. I mean the queen. The queen was always gonna win. I don't remember what happened with Dal Dal. Because I used to be a Dal Dal stan, but then I picked the right side of history and became a Moon Young stan. But yeah, I don't. That story, once the bullying arc was over, I'm like, what are we still doing here? Like it was so aimless. They had no idea what to do for so long. But I find a lot of webtoons do that. They just for like a 2 year period, they're just doing shit, and I'm like, what am I still reading this for? That's the problem that I have when they lose me. I keep forgetting about Samurai Jack. I need to peep that shit. I have never watched it. It's my favorite. It's my favorite. One of my favorite animation animated shows that are a good representation of show don't tell. You might see an episode with Jack walking and doing shit, and he might not speak the whole episode, but you know exactly what he wants to do, what he's determined to do, what he's thinking, what he's feeling in every moment, all those things. Where I'm like, this is such a good visual storytelling, and I'm a big fan of that. I think people are stupid now and need to be told everything in writing, and I don't like it. I'm tired of being beat to death with fucking text. I'm sick and tired. Naya, you know what's happening with JJK? No, I saw Vince. Vince posted in the chat that he won. They suffering. They in the mud. The last thing that I saw is they freed the Mandem. Is there a new chapter out? I didn't see. What's the controversy? Tell me about it. What's going on? Should have given Tower God the studio a mirror. Would have been lit. Would have been lit. Litty. And the first season needed to secretly be like 24 episodes to like longer, not 12. That wasn't enough. I want to know life. Tears of the Kingdom so bad, but my math degree exam started in a week. That is just tragic. I took the week off. I took all my sick days and all my paid time. And that's from Friday to the next Friday. I'm off, baby. I'm taking a vacation in Hyrule. Jack learns to jump. That's the whole episode. I wish he's not even wrong. That episode was fucking hilarious. They could just hopping around like, hey yo. They're like, that's your hops? You got no ups, bitch? He's like, nah, fuck that. He had to work on his leg strength, this jumping technique. That was good. The new chapter just dropped. One on the street is Gege's fumbling. That's what I've heard too. But I just that's just Vince. And Vince wants him to fail because he hates the fan base. As far as JJK goes, the greatest street fight in the world is happening next chapter. All I know is they freed the man. Dem. He's back out. That's the last thing that I saw. Ugh. JJK's not my series, y'all. That's y'all series. I don't have any beef and smoke with it, but it's not my series. And everyone I like is dead. I guess one of my characters are back in a sense. He's unsealed, but everyone like is like dead or like not around or like sealed or missing a hand. I'm a character guy. It's less that it's bad and more that it's skip forward to the main battle instead of having a training arc. Oh, you think he's gonna like retroactively go back though? I'm guessing. I don't know. This calling game thing wasn't even moving me like that, but I'd have to like Loki would have to like reread from like the time they went to Hakari properly. I just don't want to do that. People were calling it peak for many chapters in a row recently, so having a sudden switch of opinion seems jarring. I'm forcing myself to watch One Piece and Bleach. Other than that, I don't want to deal with Shonen right now. Bleach and One Piece are cool as long as you don't have to deal with the stupidity of the communities. That's probably with everything though. Yeah, but you know how polar, you know how these fan bases like tend to be like in this world that we currently live in. Everything is like hyper polarized. Like you're either on one end of the spectrum or the other. Being balanced, even keeled, and nuanced is kind of a lost art. So it's either like One Piece chapter was peak or it was fucking ass and Oda has to retire. It's never like how many times you heard me go like, no, it was fine, like somewhere in the middle. I'm somewhere in the middle. I don't have any strong opinions, good or bad. It was fine. How often do you hear like a prominent creator come in and say that? It's not sexy. That doesn't get clicks. You gotta be like, oh, blah, blah, thanks. You have to do all that shit. And that's not me. I'm not performative. So I just tell you guys how it is. I just tell you how it is, you know? So just got the email saying Chicken was shipped. Yes, sir. Let's fucking go. I like JTK, but the culling game and all the rules lost me. I kind of don't even pay attention like that, low key. Oda has to retire for really carrying jump. As long as we don't talk about power scaling versus different verses, I'm good. That's fair. I've lost my taste. When I was like 13, that was my favorite thing to do. I used to love letting niggas know Saint Seiya characters will fuck their characters up. I'm like, yo, this nigga Seiya, the cold cloth is taking out everyone you love. So yeah. So am I gonna play Tears of the Kingdom on stream? That is literally an in the moment decision. if I could have at least 2 files, it would simplify things for me. I'd have a stream file and an off the stream file. But I think on Friday for sure. Once I get up and I turn the game on, I'm just gonna stream. I don't know how talkative I'm gonna be though. I might just be playing the game and y'all are in there talking, and I'm like, oh shit, what's up, chat? And I go back to my game though. JJ Kids, one of the only times I've seen people mad over not having a trading art. That's kind of funny, all things considered. I like to see trading though. Nintendo, get his ass 12-hour stream. Just as long as you know you're never getting 24 hours. I'll never do it. I don't care. If I would consider it if I can do it when I'm sleeping, but I don't want you niggas watching me sleep. That shit is weird as fuck. I'm not doing it. 12 hours I can sure. Let's get it. Let's get it. Power scaling in universe, we can talk all day. I got if you're irrational, yes. If you're rational. I'm at the point now, I kind of like there's 2 things that I've realized about me in my advanced elderly age of 862. 2 things. One, I just care about good arguments. I generally don't care what you actually believe, like deep down, where it's like you believe that you should snort crystal meth. Okay, why? As long as you make a good case and you make some type of sense, maybe there's something with the drug I don't know. It actually is good for memory. Obviously stupid example, but my point is, as long as we make a good argument, I don't care. Like, okay, actually, I'll give you a better one. The GOAT debate with Jordan and LeBron, I have not have any interest in from like 2020. I don't care who you think is the greatest of all time. I don't fucking care. I really don't. I don't care if you think it's Kareem, Jordan, LeBron, Magic. I don't fucking care. But don't give me stupid arguments. Don't look at me and say LeBron can't be the GOAT because he's 4-6 in the finals. That's dumb. You're not making an argument to me. Don't say something stupid like Jordan's not the GOAT because he couldn't get out the first round until Scottie Pippen got there. First of all, that's not even true. Second of all, no nuance, no context. That's not moving me. As long as you don't give me dumbass shit like that, we can talk. The problem is, more often than not, people give me dumbass shit. So I can't talk to them. Especially with sports. You know how the older I get, the less I talk about sports publicly. I can't with these niggas. They're so fucking stupid. They're so dumb. Power scaling is dumb because I swear people keep looking at a dude destroy a mountain or something and somehow jump to them being able to destroy the universe, something crazy like that. Oh, that's like the set the programmer type. Is he uncanceled secretly? I don't even know if he's back around. He's been back. I forgot we packed him up earlier this year because I really don't fuck with him and his crew like that. I think they're fucking obnoxious. But yeah, that's the type of shit he would do. Sports debates are cooked. Yeah, I haven't watched like ESPN, Undisputed, or anything like that since like the pandemic started. I don't know how people still stomach that shit. They're like, go get him, JJ Watson. JJ Watson? Wow. I mean, JJ Redick. And I'm just like, this is all performative, demonstrative nonsense. It don't move me. Like 9 out of the time, the author just does what they think is cool and doesn't think too deeply. I agree with that. I do think that they should actually consider the internal consistency of their power scaling a lot more and a lot better. But sometimes in the moment, like, it'll be really cool if this character cut this mountain in half. I really do think that sometimes, so I feel you. On your next princess tier, how is Tiara gonna be on it? She's not a hot princess unless you're doing a female tier list. I don't care. I'll cheat. You guys have known me for making entire videos to make 1 point, so don't put it past me. I'll call it the princess video. Did I say Jihad princess or just princess? She's the princess of the Pobedal family. Bada boom, bada bing. You guys know me. I've made videos solely so I could just be like, Bulov is the GOAT. Just to talk about Bulov. Y'all know me, so I'll figure it out. Seth is in the ground as far as I know still. That's good. I like that. Tiara's top. She's peak. I love her. I didn't know we needed her. And Zamzam, I like him, but damn, Tiara moves me, bro. Literature really raw. You gotta read. The quill, the pen is mightier than the sword. Ugh, excuse me. I'm so happy he's in the mud. I'm just like, bro, do you not see how unhinged this nigga is on camera? What do you think is happening behind the scenes? The next Haku popularity poll will be crazy. I like that he does those things. Cause I was all like, I want to do a big Tower God project too, but I'm like, I gotta do something within my wheelhouse. So I'm like, I actually, I'm probably gonna put it out next Wednesday or Tuesday or Thursday. But I finished the third part of the football players that are named after Tower of God characters and whatnot. Then I'm probably gonna put it all in one video, so there's like a full version. But I was like very excited to do that. But like I didn't consider how many people in Tower of God that probably read it who are like, I don't fucking care about soccer, nigga. I don't watch that shit. So those videos did not do good for the amount of time and research that I put into them. But it's okay. It happens. I always find if I try really hard to make a video, no one really watches it. But if I come up with a decent idea and I present it well, and like make it like a day, it does decently well. At least for me. For my channel. I'm not a big wig, right? So most authors have no idea how much energy would be required to blow up a planet. Something megajoules, gigaton, the atomic bomb. I'm joking. TR stocks went high so fast. Facts. I love it. I love it. She's the one. Kubera God tier list. We can do that too. I actually was supposed to make so many tier lists, but I don't know what happened to Glam and Miles, and they stopped coming around and stuff. So I just have to. I need a. I always need like a partner of crime for Kubera, but yeah, it's gonna appreciate over time. Feel it. It's gonna go up. The stocks will go up unlike Bud Light and Anheuser Busch stocks. That shit is so funny to me because it's the first time in my life where I find that regular people are bringing up something somewhat cultural or political to me. Like I'm usually the one that knows something or has to correct people when they're spouting off nonsense from like CNN or something. Where I'm like, no, this is what actually happened. It's like, yo, Naya, you heard about that Bud Light shit? And I'm like, yeah. And like they're showing me videos. Like some guy was like, he drank a Bud Light and then like it like transitioned. Then he was in a dress. It's like, what the fuck? And then one guy was like, I heard if you drink Bud Light, it makes you gay. And I'm like, he like deep throated the bottle. I'm like, hey, yo. They fucked up their branding. I don't care about it from a political or a gender ideology standpoint. I'm like, what a fucking moronic business decision. That's why I think you should fail, because you're a dumb company. None of the other shit matters to me. I'm gonna still drink Stella though. Stella's like one of the three beers that I like. I like Heineken, Corona, and Stella. I don't really like beer like that though. And Peep Hell's Paradise. That sounds so familiar. That's a webtoon with the girl with the scythe? No. What am I thinking of? Hell's Paradise. That's not the hell detective guy. That's something else. Hell's. Oh, this is Jugo Raku. No, I haven't read this. No, I haven't watched or read this yet. I know it's something a lot of people want me to try though, but no, not yet. Isn't this relatively new? No. Yes. No. My anime list is currently under emergency maintenance. Oh shit. I don't know how else to check the date. It says, oh, it's done though. It's completed. 2021. That's not bad. Okay, so it's done yet. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people post this shit. I didn't know it was. I thought it was ongoing probably though. What the hell was I? Not gonna lie, not actually sure how Yuri and TR are compared to the Caliban Jinsung character to you guys. I feel like I've been underestimating you recently. Oh no, top 500. I don't even. Tower God Power is getting. I just watched the fight and I rationalize it after the fact. At this point, tier list. Where do you rank tier list? One day, I'm gonna rank all the tier lists that we've done. I swear to God, I'll do it. We did what, like cartoons, anime, shonen, seinen, vidya. We have a big man thing one to do for like Pornhub, Smutwa, and what. We have a serious like big man thing to do like late. But I'm warning you guys now, it's gonna be unhinged, it's gonna be debauchery. We're talking about like, you know what I'm saying? The yiddies. So if you're not into that, don't come. It's gonna be the real locker room, real frat boy like. Let's telling you from now. For someone who doesn't know what they do, Naya, wait, what? I like it's a good read. Some people still drink that piss poor excuse for beer. Apparently, I've read it. Good read in my opinion. All right, like a good read. I started reading Kubera. Welcome to the family, Hershey. That's what we like to see. Naya seen a post today talking about how jump mangas are shorter. Thoughts about this? I actually don't think that it's a bad thing necessarily. I do think some of them are really short, but I if you have a story to tell and you don't want to elongate it, I think you should tell the story you intended to tell and get the fuck out. Especially if you're somebody who wants to show your range as an author or mangaka. So maybe you want to do a story that's a battle shonen. Then you want to flex your romance chops. You want to write a romance story. Think the cool thing about some of these new up and coming or new like authors and stuff is that they'll have multiple series. I like that. Bro, I'm about to butcher this man's name. Inio Asano has a bunch of different manga from Solonin to Oyasumi Punpun to Girl by the Shore to Downfall. Like I could see like, oh, are you only good at writing action? Can you write a slice of life? Like it allows them to flex their range a little bit. It doesn't bother me that I don't think everything should be like a 20-year series. I actually prefer that some of them they're shorter now. They don't go too long. I actually prefer it. That's just me though. Is Revisionist History still coming? Oh, I haven't not done one yet, eh? That's crazy. I'm not good at my life. I've been waiting on that one for a year now. Fuck me. Yeah, we gotta do Yaiba or something. But you know what though? With Vince like being way more busy with school and journalism, Simi starting to stream his on his own, it's been harder for us to kind of and Pat like obviously does military stuff. It's been hard for us to kind of link up because those are my guys. You know what I'm saying? But one thing I have to do better though, and I said I'll do it this year, so I'll try to focus on that for the second half of the year. Is I want to collab with other creators, so I gotta like talk to like Brago and Jay and Sin and Virgo and those guys, maybe like Dritz and stuff, and actually and like Doctor Bonehead and Haku with the tubes and those guys, and like actually and like Sunwoo. But sometimes it's hard for me. Like I feel like it's hard for me to get them sometimes. Sometimes they forget because I remember one time like Matt was supposed to come so many times and forgot. And Pharaoh Space has been dodging me for like 4 years, so it'd be hard. I don't know if they like me. Maybe they don't like me. Maybe they're like filthy Canadian bitch. We fucking hate you, you damn Yeti, you damn snowback ape. Where was that? My first Be Brave video might be a Rana hate video. Hate rant? Shit. What you hating on Rana for? What Rana do to you, man? What Rana do to you? Boichi got range. I'm not a Boichi stan, but he's written all kinds of stories, even like Smut from Sunken Rock. He's done some of the like One Piece stuff. There's this hotel one he has that I really like, Hotel 99. He has some that I like. Some of his shorter stories and like and I said anthropology. It's not anthology ones that I liked a lot, like multiple stories in a thing. I'm not a fan of Doctor Stone personally. Oh, I can't remember the other one. There's one that I really like, but he has some good ones. There's one with a cyborg that I liked, like a cyborg nigga, android nigga. God, I'm so old. I'm old. I always appreciate how Demon Slayer ended because I swear I thought there were gonna be other niggas like Muzan that secretly took the blue. Yeah, so did I. But I'm like, they really like had it. It ended there, and they showed like the current time generation. They moved on. I respect that. One thing I've always liked about Death Note, I know Death Note had some omakes in like the 13th volume and like the new shit with the guy the apple, but it told the story of Light's defeat and downfall and ended it. I need nothing more. Death Note is good. Leave it the way it is. So I like that sometimes. You need that Kuroko no Basket too. The sports streams are still happening. It's just that those guys are still reading some of the stuff for Al Ashley stuff. That's already happening. Because you guys know me. If I made the list, it's ready to go. So that's still happening. Maybe we could do a run back of Kuroko no Basket Part 2. Maybe add maybe when we do it this time we'll add what's it called? Extra game? The shit with Jason Silver and Gold Nash Jr. Maybe we'll do that. We'll do that. Yeti is kind of crazy. I can't remember about the 50 or so of chapter I've read, but it had mushrooms or something. But mushrooms were definitely not mushrooms in the beginning. The curry mushrooms. He's got a solid robot manga. Yeah, that sounds familiar. I remember liking the robot thing. I always thought Simi called you Yeti because of your old mic. Oh, the blue Yeti? No, he calls me Yeti because like snowback like creatures like in the mountains in the regions. Nah, that's what he called me. I actually have two Yetis though, so you're not wrong. But no, I still have it. Right, it's actually right there. I can't reach the thing, but over there. So revisiting the moment where she proposed to Ran, I wanted to slap the taste of her. Stay there. All right. If you make the video, I'll react to it. You know, I actually was thinking about doing that. If anybody has little channels and little videos or like something they want me to react to, have like a day, a streaming day where you send me videos for me to watch and react to. That should be good. I need to come up. I need to come up with like good stream ideas. Like I always have good video ideas, but I have to come up with better things to do on stream because I literally just be coming on here and I'll be just like, meh, 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 meh. Talk. Okay, bye. Like I gotta be more fun. So speaking of good endings, I like the ending to. I thought you were gonna say you like the ending of the good ending, and I was gonna agree with you. But the ending to the Boxer, missed the series, one of my favorite webtoons. The Boxer's already done. I remember when Emilios was reading that. So yeah. By the way, someone who fuck who said this? I forgot to screenshot it. Somebody screenshot. Someone said in a stream that I was in recently that if I'm not on the next Reverie, that the One Piece community really does hate me, and I'm like they do hate me. They had booktubers on that bitch before they had me on that bitch. Although Jay did try to like sneak me in the last time, I'm like nah. Y'all didn't think about me at first. I don't want to come in at the end. I want to be at the beginning. I'm a ghetto Reverie nigga now. Yes, sir. That Bucci Roto manga is what made me read most of his works. I read like everything else. I think prior to that, you seen the Talk for episode with Whitney actor? No, not yet. I should probably do that. I forgot about Talkville actually. And oddly enough, I've rewatched like the first 3 seasons of Smallville, and I've been slowly collecting the season 11 comics. To the comic, so I've been slowly collecting those. So there's that. I don't think you can even read it anymore without the stupid daily pass thing. Oh, I forgot they do that when it's completed. Yeah. I mean, I could still read it. It's just, you know what I'm saying? Monkey D. Luffy, Strut Mugiwara no Luffy, Captain Jack Sparrow. But I hear you. I hear you. They got brand new people in there last few times. I never had you shit on myself. Yeah, never had me on it yet. Never had me on it yet. And I was shocked that I wasn't one of his first choices, but it is what it is. I understand. I'm not a big channel. There's no monetary incentive or like growth incentive to have me on because my community's not fully One Piece like that. So I get it pragmatically, but I was like, damn, I thought I was the homie, bro. Y'all forgot about me. Virgo's the only person who doesn't forget about me. Like I told you guys, Brago remembers I exist at least once a year. And just be like, yo, come do this video. I'm like, cool. Virgo will sends me every link for everything he's doing. Virgo sends me a link. I'll never act like he doesn't. It's just that you know I can't stand some of the niggas he talks to sometimes. I can't deal with like Wing and God be seen. I cannot deal with them, bro. I can't do it. I can't do it, blood. Can't do it. I like the back of how the back of this comes off until it flips back. There we go. I can't do it. That Indra video gonna be live. I want the Indra video. Make it. Make it with all your heart. Make the video. I deleted Webtoons for years now. Fair enough. Mugiwara no Naya. That Mr. Fiji Brago is pretty solid. Yeah, I like Brago. Brago's cool. I haven't. I admit though, I have not watched anybody's One Piece videos in like over a year though. Because I have not cared about Wano and Wano takes because I'm not. I don't care about people being invested in the downfall of the raid. I'm just like, I'll talk to the people. Whoever wants to listen to me talk about One Piece, I appreciate it. I don't care if it's 19 of y'all. I appreciate the 19 of you who want to listen to my takes. I know they're tepid and moderate. I don't ever have any majorly strong opinions like Saba was actually the strongest in the first. But, you know, I appreciate y'all. Where the fuck was I? Mr. Fiji, Brock's be solid. That Wing Dude is a riot. The Marine tend to be hilarious. OP community is cooked. After Ty left, I had some relief. Then Wing showed up. Ty used to be funny as hell, but he started believing his takes. I'll be watching Tekken talking about random shit, no agendas. Fair enough. I heard that Sawyer still does it secretly. I think his name is Sawyer. I don't remember, but he was around and stuff too. But my friends always say you're not as popular in the anime community because you're not extra, and I'm like, well, I never will be. And I want to prove that maybe it's possible to become a decently big content creator without having to I'll Sama, wipe my head and pull out the blade and stick this up my ass on the camera and all that weird shit niggas be doing on stream. I'm like, I'm sorry, this is not who I am. It's not me. It's not who I'm is. Ty used to make like a point that I understood, then he would keep going to the point where I stopped agreeing with him. Like There's something he said about Kumo once, and I agree, and he kept going, and I'm like, I no longer agree. And what was that song he made? Zone mode, sicko mode, zone mode, something like that. I can't remember what it was. What? Shout out to Ty. I don't know if he's been around. I forgot about them. I forgot about them niggas. I hope they're good though. Whatever happened to Ov? You guys remember Ov? He changed his name to something after the fact. But Ov, he used to have those really pretty videos, and he used to talk about One Piece and Kingdom and stuff. Is he still around or nah? He's just he's out. He's out the paint. Not out the paint as in like someone got out the paint, but he just doesn't. He's not around like that. Sawyer, I enjoy stuff. Big 3 error reviewer. Okay. Sawyer only does One Piece nowadays. Okay. I actually have my video order for each series already planned. Just need the time and money. I feel you. In the One Piece community, you gotta have agendas to get famous. Okay. Haven't seen them. I don't know if I don't have agendas. Like I have characters that I'm very much rooting for and things like that. It's just like I don't know. I just don't think I'm ridiculous enough sometimes. You streaming Tears of the Kingdom? Look at everybody asking. It's like in moment decision, but I definitely will Friday. I think Friday for sure. The first one I'll do, because what would help me a lot is if I had because I think the last game you could have one file. If I could have 2 files, I'd be fine. I'll have one file I play on stream and one I play on my own time. That's what I would do. That's kind of what I want. So hopefully, it's like an in-minute decision. But Friday I'll play. Tomorrow I'm waking up, I'm working out, I'm eating, I'm grabbing some snacks, some candy and shit for the week, and I'm going live. Only thing I'll say is I apologize if I'm not super talkative. I will talk. I might have to switch mics though because I can't hold this and play the game. Because my swing arm, I ordered it like 2 days ago. It doesn't come till Monday, so I'm gonna have a swing arm thing finally, so I can have this like this, and I don't have to fucking hold it. That's the problem that I'm having. Because this mic, I like it, but it doesn't pick up when I'm like over here and shit. Like it actually, it's like right in front of you. I like the Yeti that I have, the new one, the Yeti. What's it called? The Yeti. Fucking the Blue Yeti Nano. But it picks up more. Like if I like walk and it's creaking, it picks it up if I don't turn the gain down. But I'll make it work. We'll make it work, bro. We'll make it work. If I make content, Kingdom will be on that list. Love that manga so much. I actually like. What shocks me? Can I actually ask you guys your opinion on this? Like I want your like no shade to anybody, but general honest opinion, right? I know so many content creators who love like my favorite shit's Hunter x Hunter. My favorite shit's Berserk. My favorite shit is like Kingdom or whatever. And they only talk about what's popular, like One Piece or something like that. And ultimately, get your bag. I have no problem with meritocracy and capitalism. Do what you got to do. But I've always found it a little shady in a weird way where I'm like everything that you see me speak about on my channel are things that I hold in very, very high regard. They're like my favorite things. One Piece was my favorite manga, right? Though stocks are falling, my favorite manga. Tower God was my favorite webtoon. Kubera was my favorite webtoon. I made a bunch of Avatar videos. That's one of my favorite things of all time. I started off. If you look at my old videos, I made Kingdom Hearts videos. I talked about a bunch of Image Comics because Image Comics is my favorite publishing company for the stories that I read. Where it's like I am legitimately talking about my favorite things on the channel always, Superman and things like that. Whether or not it's popular or it makes me money or gives me notoriety and clout. So I've always wondered where that balance and middle ground is. Because I heard something like I find that like I've always found it weird that Dritz was like my favorite shit is Berserk. And I'm like, so make a Berserk channel, talk about Berserk. I know there's not content all the time, and Miria passed away, God rest his soul. But you could make a character analysis, arc analysis, breakdown, do a read through or something of the sort. Like I've always found that a little weird because I've always wanted to come on my channel and speak about the things that I care about the most. That's why you don't see me make an Attack on Titan video. I don't care about Attack on Titan or Black Clover. Fuck Black Clover from the fucking back. You know what I'm saying? God of High School. I don't give a shit about that series, so I don't talk about it. Just me though. If I like, oh, I read it. I like my curse. The money, to be honest. My first TOG video about Rachel and Fly from there. My new favorite thing is the Daredevil show. Daredevil show is pretty solid. Pretty solid. So But yeah, I'm a believer of like trying to make money off the thing that you like the most. Like I've always said this. I think. Do you guys remember Ice JJ Fish? He was some weird light skinned Vine era dude. Something about you, girl. Where like for me, it's like I'm very scared to go viral for the wrong thing or something I don't want to go viral for, like being a bad singer. Like if I'm gonna blow up or whatever the case, I want it to be for something that I believe in or respect or would like to talk about. Because at first, when I was just making videos about whatever I wanted, it wasn't until Tower of God where I finally found the lane. You feel what I'm saying? So, so yeah. Where was I? Nobody cares about my series. Air Gear too old now. I like Air Gear. You all know I fuck with the with Ohm. She got the super dumpy fire women. I like Air Gear, but fair enough. Balance is key. I think there's probably a middle ground to find. King of Lightning is pretty consistent. On that note, manga, although he's slow to put content out, not non One Piece. Oh, okay. No, I remember. He's been alive for a long time because he's one of the ones that I when like people were talking about him, like that sounds familiar. I'm like, that's the fat black dude. I remember him because I remember one time he was cooking Ezra in some video. I can't remember what was happening, but he was cooking Fairy Tale. I'm like, that's funny. I know the shit. F God. What's F God's name again? Uh, fuck. Because he's been around for a long time too. I think he started rapping and shit too at some point. Um, Someone in the chat's gotta know who I'm talking about. He's like secretly ugly. He's ugly as fuck. Let's just be honest. He's ugly for Neverworld. Boom, him. He's been around for a while. I don't know if he's still around like that, but yeah, him. He's another one too. I see like a 1-2 video from him, whatever. But I never really watched a bunch of. Honestly, if I'm being really honest, the only like manga anime creator I used to actually like Joy Boy. Like I used to watch Joy. Joy Boy was the only one I used to kind of watch. But like I would pick the videos I want to see, and I'd usually skip through 8 minutes because he's too long winded. I now think he's a bozo. The other one was during during the Dragon Ball Super era. I used to watch Geekdom 101. But I used to watch him mostly for news related stuff, not like his like my deconstruction of the Saiyan arc. I don't care. But like, oh, new footage for Ultra Instinct, and I'd like read the news or watch him report on the news for that. But other than that, I don't. The shit that I watch on YouTube has always been like video game related stuff, like coders and people talking about like, extra credits for a long time, or like Mark Brown's Game Maker's Toolkit, like boss keys about designing Zelda dungeons, and then like I watched like I gotta tell you, I watched boring shit like Andrew Huberman, Dr. Andrew Huberman, the neuroscientist, talking to like Dr. Jordan B. Peterson. So whereas psychology and like um neuroscience like intersect, I watch videos on foraging, how to live off the land, create like a clean water source, and like grow plants. Like I watch boring ass shit. Other than that, it's probably sports stuff. Like there's a channel called Ballon English that I like because it helped me learn about some things about the football before like the Premier League era. Because I'm kind of like Pele Maradona era above, but like from like the 1980s to like Eusebio's era, I was able to learn about many legends from way back in the day when shit was in black and white. And them niggas didn't have like their kids were ugly and shit like that. Like I got to learn about the history of the game a bit more. Like I like shit like that. He acted a fairy tale and cooked it. Good times. I like fairy tales. Still say it. So do I. I like fairy tale. He is. I watch him from time to time. Fairy tales still go though fast. Geek Tim is good for the news buzz. I haven't watched him in a long time though. I don't know what he does still, but I hope he's doing well. I watch Giguk a lot. He made those content. I know that guy. I didn't like him. I liked. I didn't. I don't hate or like him, but there was at least like 4 or 6 um Eye Patch Wolf, I think his name was. There was a wrestling one that made me interested in wrestling that I liked. Then he did another one that I think I saw when he was talking about like older Shonen Jump era and stuff. I think he made a Bleach video that everybody didn't like, but I never watched that one. But Super Eye Patch Wolf, that's his name. Super Eye Patch Wolf. I think other than that, there was a guy I used to watch. He used to talk about JRPGs. Actually, what was his name though? Clemps. Clemps. He used to wear like Mr. Clean like washing gloves and talk about like Yoko Taro games like Drakengard and I almost said Yoko Taro and like Near Automata, Replicant, Gestalt, and shit like that. I don't think I made him up. I think he's real. But yeah. Sup? Yo, yes. Tears of the Kingdom is here, my friend. Almost my brother. I'm so excited. Wearing blue to represent the tears. I don't even know. This is what I have on, but like you want to see how ready I am, bro? All right. You might I don't know, you might have seen it, but listen. Shout out to my goat. She got me the OLED. I'm ready. I got a new TV and a new setup just so I can be ready. You feel me? You're me. I'm going to midnight. It's time. I'm so excited, bro. I can't wait. I took a week off. Same shit I did with Breath of the Wild, my nigga. I took a week off. And they knew from like February. So let's get it. Getting the Pro Controller too? Oh, probably not. I'd probably just use if I see it in store, there's one. It looked cool because it looked glow in the dark and it has like the energy of the hand. If I can get it for a decent price, I wouldn't mind. But this was a gift. I didn't buy this. Because personally, I love this. Is like my favorite controller for like Nintendo Switch and shit. So this is the controller that I use. I bought this for like $26, like 2019. How long have I had this? So this is the controller that I used to play. I tend to play, but like that, I might get the OLED case though. The Switch, the OLED case. It's actually it's not a Nintendo Party one. It's one that I found on Amazon. I could send you the links to them. There's a lot. Like me and like Infamous, Bing Brandon, we have a bunch of these. But I was the first to put mans on this. 20s like 25 to $30. Works really well. You could use it on PC. What's it called? I got you. Give me a sec. I'll just look. Give me a second. NSL wireless controller. I have to look it up though. But they've like upgraded it. But what I like about it too is I can also use it for PC, so I play it on my computer sometimes. Switch Pro controller. I'm just gonna post this. I'm gonna post it in the chat so you can see it. But like there's different colors and different stuff, but it's that style and that brand. The the only thing I think the only like downfall, but the only thing about it that I don't like is if your controller is dying, the battery dying thing, it pops up a lot. Like ding 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 ding. That's kind of annoying. And you have to sync it by holding the middle button for 5 seconds and letting it go on defined controller screen. If you don't touch it for about 5 minutes, it will turn off and you have to do it again. But this is actually my favorite controller I've ever had though. Like in general, in terms of how it feels. So that's what I'm on, man. You know me. I always go the unconventional route. I always find some workaround or something of the sort. So yeah, but it's good bang for your buck and it works. I've had it. It hasn't broken. I like the grip part here because I have a tendency if I'm playing like an intense match, I tend to like squeeze the controller harder the harder that I'm playing. And a lot of controllers I have, I can feel it stop being aligned. Like I'm shifting it to the right or to the left because of how hard I hold it. It doesn't happen with this controller, which I like about that. My hands could still get sweaty though, but yeah. Because I was thinking, I already have a pro controller. Am I really gonna start another pro controller? Yeah, I mean, the one that I have is actually like the OG pro controller. I don't have any fancy ones, but it was a gift. Because when Infamous bought his Switch when we got ours together, he bought a bunch of shit. So the screen protector that I got, he got that for me. The extra controller and charger and the little like the nubs, the thumb nub thingies to put on the Joy Cons. He got that for me too. So Nintendo Switch controllers. good in general have been my favorite for a while now. I agree. I think it's one of the better controllers they've made. I don't dislike the GameCube controller. I'm not a GameCube controller guy, but I've always been the person though. For whatever system I have, I probably have a specific controller for it. So I'll give you a couple examples. For 64, nothing special, but my controller was a different color than everybody else's. I had a see-through light blue controller, same size. For the GameCube, I had a Mad Catz controller that was smaller a little bit and it was a little more compact with like a grip at the side. So I never liked the OG GameCube controller. So that was the one that I used to bring around with me. For the Wii era, most people just use the GameCube controller when they could if they could for like Mario Kart Wii or Smash Brothers Brawl. I actually had the classic controller. The classic controller was shaped very much like a Super Nintendo controller with more buttons and more joysticks. That was my controller of choice. Then you go to the Wii U. I think the Wii U might have been the only one where I didn't have anything fancy. I had a regular Pro controller just in a different color. So that might be the one that wasn't fancy. And then for the Switch, this is my controller. So I've always been a guy to like get his own thing. Because even for like PS3, I had it wasn't wired. It was a wired controller that was from the new Tron movie that lit up, and it was a little bit smaller. Because I played a lot of PlayStation All Star Battle Royale and shit, and like Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom and whatnot, and like that was my controller of choice. Injustice 1, and I was big on that. So yeah. Yo, Mad Catz is a throwback as fuck, right? Mad Catz, I know, crazy. Yeah, if it's a real one, easily facts. I beat Cuphead on the broken controller. That's crazy. Mind you, the demo's not that hard, but the robot, the doctor, the robot one with the doctor and the machine, I hate that. Took me 6 hours to beat, bro. But I'm proud of you for that. Beat Celeste with a broken controller. I had Jet Black, Wii, and Xbox 360 back then. I feel it. I feel it. Yeah, and I do have two Legend of Zelda Joy Cons, which is awesome. I have the Skyward Sword ones to put in the side of my Switch. I don't see how that looks, and I have Tears of the Kingdom ones. So I actually have the OGs, but they don't work. They have the fucking drift and everything. So yeah, but yeah, it's gonna be fun, bro. I'm very excited for things to come. So yeah, I definitely will decide. No, Friday for sure. I'll stream. I promise you, I'll stream on Friday. I really like for a game like this. I really would rather have two files because I'm never gonna stop playing whether I'm on or off stream. So I'd rather have a file where we always pick up where we left off, and then if I turn it off, I can go to my other file and do whatever the fuck I want to do. So we'll see if they have multiple files for this game. If not, it is what it is. But it is what it is. But yeah. I apologize if Monday I'm not around though. I get you. I'm gonna get up for this thing midnight. Like I said, I might stream it. I might do a mobile stream when I'm going to pick up the game at midnight. We'll see how awkward I feel holding a camera in public. Then when I wake up in the morning, I'm gonna get up, we get some snacks. I'm gonna work out, and then Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom all fucking day, all fucking night. You know what I'm saying? After the Doctor and the Devil, King, the Doctor, yeah, King Dice were mid diff. Yeah, I actually agree with you. King Dice wasn't hard. I got good rolls, but the Devil wasn't hard either, in my opinion. I thought like the Dragon boss with the little pee-wee little nigga fires that just snipe you used to fuck me. The one with the doctor, the robot one I'm talking about, that was the hardest for me. One of the earlier ones that like was challenging for me to get through, and I didn't like stay on it forever, but it took me a decent amount of time. I think was the flower boss. The flower one I think took me a while maybe because I think that was the first one that really challenged me. The tombstone one with the guy bouncing around, the one in the garden with the plants, and the first like running gun level, I actually didn't take me long to beat, but yeah, I'm 100%. I got it in multiple files. Oh shit, I'm about an hour away to get my copy. Might not even watch. Might be too busy playing myself. I'm not mad at that. I'm probably gonna head there for 11 though, so probably gonna head out like 10:30. Cause Markville I think opens up, and then I forgot what side he said they're coming through. He said they're coming through some coffee shop or some bullshit. But I gotta get in the mall some way, some form. But I'm mostly going because I know they said they're bringing like Nintendo people or reps or people representing Nintendo to give out free shit and free swags. I don't care if it's a fucking lanyard. It's free. I want it. I don't care if they give me like something like this. I want it. Wingy, Brina crocheted this for me, eh? Isn't this sick? She actually crochet because now her new boyfriend. She a fake gamer. She be playing Switch. She be playing Breath of the Wild now. So she on it. Her and Rudy be playing it. So yeah, too. She even made me the Starman for Mario because now she be playing it. Because she beat Bowser's inside story with me, but the whole time she didn't know I was controlling the camera. Cause she just didn't know how to move the camera and play the game at the same time. So I controlled the camera for her the whole time. Well, she had to find like the 50 shine sprite things. So yeah. A poster would be hard for your wall back there. I think I'm getting a wall scroll with this one for a Breath of the Kingdom. I don't even know what to call the game anymore. I'm so excited. Tears of the Kingdom. I think I'm getting a wall scroll, but yeah, I actually do want to paint my walls and redo it and like rearrange my posters and stuff. But I'll probably just do that when I move out, which is next. Fake boyfriend unearth new skill. Yeah. Well, real boyfriend. Sorry, I meant like she's a fake gamer because of him. So is Ruth. So is Ruth on Gouda. Like, she's a fake gamer now. She playing Splatoon 3 with Greg. It's super funny to see like my two best friends who just never played video games at all in any capacity to the point that one used to play with their brothers raging out the game. Now they're all playing. Now they all got a Switch. They're all playing Switch games and shit like that. But it's cool though. I like it. But you know what I think got Brina? You know what got my Brina though, Wingy? It was Ace Attorney. She loved Ace Attorney games. She likes visual novels. That's what got her. And Valhalla. That's what got her still. Cause she used to play it on my system. She used to come and play Ace Attorney here. I'm telling you, Ace Attorney is a good gateway game, but that's just fire, bro. It's just fun. Good lawyer shit is dope. It's been a while since I felt real hype for a game. That's what I'm saying. Like again, secretly I was super pumped for Chained Echoes, but that's like a game. If I bring it up, people be like, "What is Chained Echoes? What are you talking about?" And I gotta explain it. Do people know Zelda though? It's turning to go G's for the most part. Ground levels were easier for me to adapt to. Okay. Flower was easy for me than the bird. The bird actually, that's the one when you're in the airplane, right? That one wasn't too bad for me, but that last phase I remember when it turned. There's a one where it turns into a moon, like the last phase. I'm like, ooh, that's kind of tricky, but yeah, yeah, I got you. The plane ones take a little bit getting used to, all things considered, but I think the controls in Cuphead and Celeste specifically are very tight. That generally speaking, if I fuck up a jump or land somewhere I didn't want to land, it's my fault because I think it controls really well. I remember some people struggling with like the boxer frog with the Hadouken and the like thing, and then there was like the slot machine. I beat that first try, but that one with the robot nigga, the doctor and the machine, that took me 6 hours easily, and I was like, I'm never gonna beat this game. But I feel like it's one of those things. Like there's sometimes in a game where I get stuck for so long, but after I pass that point, I breeze through the rest of the game, and that's kind of what happened with Cuphead. That train level was decently challenging, but I didn't find King Dice or the Devil hard after I beat that boss. I kind of speed ran to the end. I'm trying to think of another game where that happened. I can't think of anything off the top of my head, but there's some games I like that where it's like, yo, I was stuck on this level for so long. I think I think there's a Fire Emblem that did that to me. And after I got through that level, it was just smooth sailing to the end. But I don't know which one it would be. Was it Genealogy? Was it 776 stars Tharsia, whatever it's called? Was it that one? I don't know. It's been a while. So yeah. So yeah, man. So fucking excited, bro. It's like it tested your weakness, and once you got that down, you unlocked unlimited zone. Facts. The third phase for the frog got me for a bit. Okay, fair. I think it sends those little things out. Oh, you know what was decently challenging? The Candyland one with the moving castle a little bit. It wasn't the hardest thing. It didn't take me forever, but I had to work for that win for sure. I had to work for that win. I like Cuphead. I haven't played the Cuphead DLC shit because I'm like, I'm tired. Because even Celeste, didn't Celeste come out with some new strawberry shit? I'm like, no, I can't go back to that, bro. I'm tired. I gave it everything I had to beat that game. The B side tapes, the C side tapes, everything. I'm done. I'm cooked. I done died thousands upon thousands of times. I can't go back. I can't go back, bro. I'm done. I'm cooked. I retire. If they make a Cuphead 2 or a Celeste 2, though, I'm in there. I randomly found out that the main character of Celeste is trans. I didn't know that, but this is random fact for you guys. So, oh man, Tears of the Kingdom is so fucking close, bro. You guys understand? I'm gonna be building. I'm gonna make a fucking mech, bro. I'm gonna be in a Gundam with the like fan at the bottom. I'm being a fucking mech. About to go crazy, son. I'm gonna be fusing all kinds of shit together. I'm gonna be making abominations. I'm gonna be on my Dio gimmick. You know, Dio just takes a nigga's head and puts it on a dog, or a cat and fuse it with like a bird head. I'm going to be creating some abominations that are gonna make you guys question my sanity. And I can't wait. I can't wait to do it. I can't wait. It's gonna be marvelous. I can't wait to do it. You know what I'm talking about, blood. Legend of Grand. I need to buy Undertale to fight Sans. I don't know if I can bring myself to kill Papyrus or Undyne though. Well, you play that game the way you want. You can do somewhere in the middle. You pick and choose. You can do a pacifist run where you don't kill anybody, you spare everybody, or a genocide run where you kill literally every single thing. I've done all the runs. My first run was just whatever I felt like doing. I spared a couple things. Sometimes I needed the gold to have experience, whatever. The second one I think I did was pacifist, and then I did genocide. But you be Flowey. Undertale is cool. I have to actually really play Deltarune. I haven't really played Deltarune yet. I kind of like dicked around for like an hour and like, all right, I'll play it later. I never got back to it, so I get the Deltarune. You didn't fight Astriel though? Okay. You beat Flowering, the neutral, and pacifist. Yeah, so do a pacifist first. I heard the best. I heard I can't remember what the best order was actually. I don't remember, but I think I did genocide last. I think I fucked up my genocide run originally because in that run, apparently there's like a limit. You have to kill every single monster in the area too before you move on. Where I thought for that you just had to kill everything that you face. So I think I messed up my first run like that. But Undertale is very cool. A lot of the little intricate system that they have in there with some of the special stuff that happen based on the values that you roll and like it breaking the fourth wall and playing with the save data stuff. I think it was really good. So I shout out to Toby Fox, man, because without Toby Fox, I wouldn't have gone down the rabbit hole that I went with indie games to become a Hollow Knight nigga. By the way, Team Cherry, what the fuck? Is this game real, bitch? I can't believe I'm not getting Hollow Knight Silksong this year. I know I'm not getting it this year. What the fuck are you niggas doing? Granted, I prefer you hold the game instead of you put something out that's not finished. But Jesus Christ, this game is a fucking urban legend at this point. Like 2 days ago, they tweeted out that the game is not coming out June 11th, whenever the last trailer said it was. So it's delayed again. Motherfucker. Oh shit! I only did a passive route, but there's a website where you can just do the Sans battle. Oh wow! Nice. Because you genocide, you'll never get a true pacifist ever again. Oh, I think that makes sense. Cause there's something that happens. I think you're right. That makes sense. Silksong was never real. We're all in a mental transcendental. How many times have been delayed? I don't know that they ever had a release date. It just we didn't know, but then they said June 12th or something recently, and then now that gets pushed back. But Silksong was always just like we're still working on it, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with you not giving a release date, but being like, here's what we've done so far, what we made. But I rather that game stay in the oven and be finished when it comes out. I do not want an undercooked game. I'm tired of that shit. I'm tired of day one patches and all that fuckery. Cause I secretly want to play Cyberpunk. I don't know if it's patched everything and it's a good game now, but I'm just like, man, I don't fuck with this business practice of fixing the game after you put it out, though. Because I heard No Man's Sky actually became a really good game when it was all said and done, but I'm like, don't do that 3 years after the fact. Put the game out properly. That's just me, bro. But I come from the era where the games were finished when they came out. You know what I'm saying? They want any Radiance 3.0 to be beaten by someone before they release Sing Song. And I don't think I beat 3.0 Radiance. I just beat the Radiance whenever I did on my first playthrough. I don't even think I finished the Nightmare Troop stuff with the Chaos Vampires niggas. That shit was hard. I'm like, I'm washed up and I'm rusty, so I just stopped playing. Just looked up what happened. I think God Seekers was the last thing that I did. God Seekers? That sounds right. I don't remember. I really haven't played Hollow Knight seriously since like 2018 though. So because Chara controls your soul after the genocide run, so he always reminds you post genocide run that he runs you now. Yes, that's what it was. Thank you. Because there was the different versions of the heroes with all the little hearts. Yes, and you reminded me now. So that's what it was. So you have to do. Okay, thank you. Yes, yes, yes. But I did that last because someone told me secretly that the genocide run was the hardest run to do because of the last boss. Because all the experience you accumulate is hard. Whereas I think training so hard to like not get hit with the little 20 HP you have because you don't get any EXP in pacifist route trains you to be really good at avoiding attacks, in my opinion. But it's been so long, and as much as I like Undertale, I'm not like an Undertale like fanatic where I'm always looking up shit on it and shit like that. So like I forget a lot, but I really fuck with that series. Is Deltarune in the same universe as Undertale, or is that just a completely different thing? Just out of curiosity, because I know The Messenger and Sea of Stars takes place in the same universe, and I'm very excited for that. Undying and Sands. What my favorite character in that? Probably Sands. Deltarune is an alternate universe. Oh, we're on our JoJo gimmick. Okay. Okay. I like it. I like it. I like it. I have all the music for that game and haven't played the game yet. Oh, fuck, like, after, not for about like an hour. But I have all the fucking music. And maybe in the background of some videos. Undying the Undying. There was that one robot nigga I like. I didn't like the dinosaur girl scientist. I'm like, just I don't like you. I don't hate you, but I don't like you. But yeah, man. There was that one dinosaur kid I kind of liked. I don't remember. Remember, I do not. You know what I'm saying? Blood. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, she was just throwing spears at you the whole time. Yeah, Alphys, I think. Yeah, I didn't really like Alphys like that. That's just me though. That's just me. I should do another Undertale play someday. I should. I mean, actually, I've never played it on my Switch. Despite, yes, Metaton, I liked it. I think it was funny. He was entertaining. Sometimes I like just entertaining characters. I don't really care how long you were around or whatever the case is, because like I'm reminded of Super Paper Mario, the chameleon. I liked him. He was funny. I remember his name, but he was like Roxel Sockle, Princess Peach, incel. I want her peachy butt. That shit was so funny to me. I don't know why I was dying laughing that whole chapter. I loved it. That's the best chapter is still the game over chapter. Going to the game over world, that was fucking awesome. That was so sick. When Dementia puts you in a game over, Dementia, what the fuck his name was? You know what I'm talking about, the dementia nigga. But yeah.
いいんだいいんだ
Thank you for the follow. Look at all these ratings. Yep. See you later. We're gonna finish watching Series 7. All right, man. Peace. I'm gonna wrap it up in like 7 minutes. Gonna hit the game spot in 2 hours. Geez, same, huh? Game over world. Where? Oh, Super Mario. No. Oh, no. It's not. It's Super Paper Mario. It's the sixth world where Dementia. I think you're in that world where the void actually sucks everything in, and you go to the underwear overwear. I think it was called, but it was like you like got a game over. You had no more lives left, and that's where like people go to die. That was a really good chapter. But yeah. I still think out of all the Paper Mario stuff, my favorite chapter is probably I really like the Invincible Tuba Bloopa chapter from the first game. I love that chapter a lot. I'm a huge fan of chapter 6 in the Thousand Year Door with the Smorks and the penguin detective. And he keeps calling you my dear Luigi. Like, I'm not Luigi, bitch. I'm Mario. I love that chapter. That chapter is really good. It's probably some of my favorite chapters. And then the under overwear in like Super Paper Mario. But Wingy, like I told you, I do think Bug Fables is a better game. I do. It took me a long time to admit it, but I love Bug Fables. I played that. I've beaten that shit at least once a year since it came out, since 2019. That's since I played it. I read the diary on like my 19th playthrough just to see what happened. So yeah, it's stupidly goated. Have you seen Born of Bread at all, or Seahorse Saga? Have I talked to you about the Paperverse stuff at all? I don't remember if I ever showed you. If not, I'll watch it on here real quick and then I'll wrap it up. Because I think Born of Bread is the one. It's gonna be really good. It's definitely in a similar vein and thing of there. You did tell anybody here and there. You want me to show it? Want me to show you it real quick? I can put it on the screen real quick. Give me a sec, and then we'll wrap it up. I gotta get ready for my release. My release? That's something wrong. I gotta get ready for the release of of Tears of the Kingdom. Whoa, what was I talking about? Yeah, the game's not out yet, but I'll show you the announcement trailer. I'll show you two trailers: a gameplay trailer, a small gameplay trailer, and an announcement trailer. Then I'll show you Seahorse Saga, and we'll call it a stim. Let me just make this a little tinier. Shrinky dink. Shrinkity dinky dinky dink, shrinkama dinky doo. I totally blocked myself. Give me a sec. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. If I'm into way too much, let me know. I can just move my camera altogether. But yeah, so this is I'll show this one first. So in this, I think the game is kind of centered around like being like ingredients and bread, I believe, and things related to like baking and cooking or something. I'm not sure though, but don't take my word on that. I'm here for this, bro. Born of Bread. So yeah, you can obviously see the Paper Mario influence. I didn't like this reference and whatnot. And then here's like another trailer. This is the announcement one. Yeah, like it's super exciting. Like I'm very excited for it. I'm gonna show you Seahorse Saga. Let me just yeah. Seahorse Saga. I don't know if they've added anything to this. This one I don't really see any updates for, but this one looks like legitimately kind of like it's just like Paper Mario, but like underwater with like aquatic life. But I still think it looks like fun. But Born of Bread is the one that is the most exciting to me. So let me know what you think. I think this is still very early. This is like a 2-year-old, 3-year-old trailer. This no show combat? Yeah, I'm not a fan of the text either. I really don't. Daphne has joined your party. Killy has joined your party. Wall has joined your party. This reminds me more of Buck Fable. I could see that. So yeah, man. You know, I'd be on the lookout for the cool shit that no one really knows about because I'm a loser and I gotta be contrary and I gotta be cool and do my own thing, go my own lane. But yeah, I'm very excited for Born of Bread though. Very excited. Like it's gonna be fun as hell. Is it a demo? This is a demo? I didn't know that. Actually, I think I did know that. I actually will play that demo on stream if I could find it. Especially now that I got this. Shout out to my boy Simi. He keeping me teched out. I've been PC gaming. I've been playing on the PC now. I'm different. I'm built different. I don't got a nice computer setup yet like that, but I'm moving different. Got the Steam Deck, moving different. So yeah. With that being said though, you guys be safe. I'm gonna go eat and start getting ready, and then Tears of the Kingdom. We're almost there. Thank y'all for coming through. Wingy, I'm gonna text you another one that I think you might like. Let me know what you think though. Yes, I will drive safely. I will. I am feeling a lot better since the car accident. Don't worry, I'm good now. But yeah. All right. Goodbye.